local all morning. The Fox 61 Morning News starts now.
Right now on the Fox 61 Morning News at 6, 2 people expected in court today in connection to the death of a 4-year-old. What we know this morning.
And a meeting scheduled to discuss solutions to solve mental health issues for students in one Connecticut school district. More on that ahead.
And 2 more crashes involving pedestrians overnight. This coming after a weekend of deadly crashes. How one victim is being remembered by his high school. All right, good morning, everyone. It is nice to start the day with you. It is, in fact, 6 o'clock. Tim and Erica enjoying a little time off. I'm Keith McGilvery.
And I'm Lauren Zenzi. Time to get a check on the weather this morning. Things were feeling a little bit nicer than they were yesterday. I feel like each day as we go, as we bring in Rachel Piscatelli, things have gotten a little bit, dare I say, warmer?
Yes.
Is that a thing? Am I allowed to say that?
That's fair. Yeah, we are trending in the right direction, warmer and warmer each and every day. So we're out of the 30s, at least for daytime highs today. And for the next several, we're sitting in the 30s for overnight lows. Currently 27 in Hartford. It's 32 right now in New Haven. It's 24 in Torrington, 27 in New Milford, 31 right now in Danbury. Good morning to you. 28 in Chester and 24 in Norwich. With winds that are overall calm, you may notice that they does pick up a bit through the afternoon with gusts upwards of 15 to 20 miles per hour possible, but otherwise it's pretty manageable. So we're in the 20s and 30s now. We'll be in the 30s and 40s later with a blend of sun and clouds out there. South to southwest wind 5 to about 15 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, numbers fall into the 20s and 30s, so not as chilly of a start to the morning for your Thursday. And also noticing that Thursday and Friday will be dry under variable cloud coverage. As we approach Saturday, so New Year's Eve, we are looking at the potential for some rain late on Saturday night into early Sunday, so it may impact your New Year's Eve plans. It doesn't look like it's going to be a breezy situation. There could be some winds that pick up for your Monday, which we'll detail out in just a moment, but it does just look like mainly just a rain event. We'll detail out where we go from here, plus just how high our temperatures are expected to get coming up in just a bit. It's 6:02. Let's take a check out on the roads. Lauren, good morning.
Good morning to you, Rach. Good morning, everyone. Luckily, we don't have any incidents or crashes to report, which is some good news. We did have a lot of construction in the Hamden, Wallingford, and West Hartford area. Hamden and Wallingford have cleared. We do still have some construction in West Hartford on I-84 eastbound. This will be clear around 6:30, so we do have about a half hour left of that. So if you are traveling eastbound between now and 6:30, definitely give yourself a little extra time because the wrap up, once they start doing that, it's about 15 to 20 minutes of congestion. Luckily, though, throughout the rest of the state, 84, 91, Route 2 coming in and out of the capital city looking good as of right now. The Merritt Parkway is looking good all the way down into Fairfield County. 95 is looking great. New Haven over to I-95 is looking good as well. We'll check in again on the roads coming up at 6:30.
All right. In news this morning, 2 people charged in connection with a 4-year-old girl's death expected to face a judge in New Britain today. Yeah,
that's where we find Fox 61's Lindsay Kane live outside New Britain Superior Court with the details. Lindsay, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Well, both suspects are facing several charges, including manslaughter. But at this time, it's still not clear what their connection was to that little girl. But police have said Ashley Hernandez de Jesus is being charged with first-degree manslaughter, intentional cruelty to persons, and conspiracy to commit risk of injury to a minor, along with several additional charges. Rocky Hernandez de Jesus is facing those same charges, including some additional charges and making a false statement to police. Both are listed as living at the same address in New Britain, but police have not elaborated on their relationship. Now, the child's identity has not been released at this time, but police did say the 2 were arrested following a Bristol police investigation into the girl's death dating back to June. Now, both have been released on $250,000 bonds and are expected to appear here at New Britain Superior Court later today. Stick with Fox 61 News on air, online, and on Fox 61 Plus as we continue to learn more. But for now, live in New Britain, Lindsay Kane, Fox 61 News.
All right. Thank you, Lindsay. Updates throughout the morning. We will check back in at 7 o'clock. Just about 6:05 now, and we have information we're sharing. Remembering a fallen firefighter, Mateus Wirtz, will be moved again from the medical examiner's office to the North Haven Funeral Home. This after his cause of death determined yesterday to be heart disease. His body will be escorted back to North Haven by a small contingent of North Haven Fire Department members. That is happening today at noon. We're also following developing news this morning after two more pedestrian crashes across Connecticut, one in Waterbury, the other in Killingly. Waterbury police saying a person was hit at the intersection of East Main and Maple Streets. A 27-year-old woman taken to the hospital is expected to survive. The driver, we're learning, did stay at the scene and is cooperating. State police say the crash in Killingly happened on Route 101 in the Dayville section of town around 8 o'clock. No word on folks and their injuries there.
And new this morning, the high school of one of the three victims in the Christmas morning deadly crash in West Hartford releasing a statement about the student. Police say Novelette Bailey, Faye Dawson-Judkins, and Raheem Nelson, all from Hartford, were killed just before 7 o'clock Christmas morning. Nelson was in the 11th grade at Canton High School. His high school saying in part, quote, Raheem joined Canton High School in August and immediately made a positive impact with his kindness and positive outlook. In a short period of time, he made an outstanding impression on all students and staff with his respectful and dedicated approach to school. This, of course, comes just days after the town of West Hartford announced it would be creating a safety task force to create focus on traffic and pedestrian safety. They plan to, by study, evaluate, and improve road safety. An announcement is expected regarding the new task force early coming up next week.
An update this morning on Monday night's double shooting in Waterbury that left one man dead. Police now saying the suspect is still on the run. Police say two men were sitting in a car parked outside a market on Walnut Street around 8:30 Monday night. They were shot from someone in a passing vehicle. One man died at the scene while the other was taken to the hospital, and there is still no update on the severity of his injuries. Anyone with information about the shooting urged to call the Waterbury police.
6:06 now, the police officer accused of running a woman's license plate because he was interested in her pleads not guilty in court yesterday. Josh Zarbo is with the Old Saybrook Police Department. He's being accused of running a woman's license plate over dispatch while on a security detail outside of Walmart on Black Friday. Police say he used that information to find her name. He then sent her a friend request on Instagram. Zarbo was ordered no contact with the victim and is on administrative leave at this time. He's out on $5,000 bail and is due back in court on February 7th.
A tough start to the holidays for the Hartford Public Library after a burst pipe destroyed everything from ceilings to carpets and computers. This includes the Hartford Historic Center, a room holding special collections connected to the history of Hartford dating back to the 1600s. The library has a great collection of the city's history. Fortunately, a bit of a Christmas miracle here. None of the irreplaceable items in that room were ruined. Great news. But with the extensive damage throughout the building, it will be a long time before reopening.
There's still some places that have some water, so that will take at least the next week or two to figure that out. And then depending on the extent of the damage, it could be, it could be several weeks or even a few months until we're actually back in operations fully.
In the meantime, the Hartford Public Library's 5 other branches are open. Come visit the one in my neighborhood, the Lyric branch. It is phenomenal. It is new. You'll love it. The hope is that services and events will be moved to those other locations as the work there continues to improve and fix up that main branch downtown.
Keith just showed me his library card.
Yeah, I'm a very proud library card owner.
Moving on now, happening today, the Killingly Board of Education is set to meet to discuss a proposal from the Community Health Center to operate a school-based health center in Killingly. This is coming after a report from the State Department of Education saying the Killingly School District failed to address the mental health issues of their students. This came after a nonprofit survey found 66 Killingly students in 7th to 12th grade said that they had made suicide plans before. The town school board rejected a proposal earlier this year to establish a mental health center at the high school at no cost to the district.